So I'm feeling quite a storm with the energy today, and it feels overwhelming, kind of fast, sharp, and it feels like there's already something in motion for you, and you're trying to catch your breath, kind of like you've been pulled into the middle of this storm. So I think this is the kind of reading where you're not just kind of standing still and waiting, but things are already happening, things are already in motion and maybe even spiraling a bit. So these cards I today are gonna help you navigate through this section in your life. So let's start with our challenger card, and this is what's challenging you right now. And here we have the Knight of Swords. And this is the energy that's standing in your way right now. And the Knight of Swords is fiery, ambitious, it's unstoppable. He rushes headfirst into what he wants. But that's kind of also the problem here. This card can show that you're being pulled into acting too quickly, making choices out of impulse, or maybe even reacting to someone else's energy that feels pushy, aggressive, or impatient. So it feels like someone's rushing you, or maybe you're rushing yourself, and you feel like you have to get somewhere fast and not stopping to check if it's actually the right path you're going down. So the Knight of Swords doesn't think about these consequences. He just charges at whatever he wants. And that's your challenge right now. It's that rushing energy, this feeling of urgency that might be clouding your judgment or leading you into conflicts that you really don't need in your life right now. And next up, we have your Mirror card. And this is a reflection of your life right now. And we have the Eight of Wands. And this card pretty much doubles down on that momentum we just talked about. So the Eight of Wands is all about things moving quickly. Messages coming in, doors opening, momentum carrying you forward. And it's that life is coming at you really fast energy. So right now, your reality is mirroring exactly what the Knight of Swords is warning about. It's that everything feels like it's happening at once right now. This pace in your life is quickened. Opportunities might be coming your way, and this doesn't mean that everything's just negative. Maybe conversations are sparking off with travel plans or just general life plans. Maybe you're trying to buy a house, you're moving, or even these sudden realizations are hitting you, and everything is kind of just stacking up one by one for you. It almost feels like every week or almost every day even something new that's big is is making its presence known in your life. And the thing to be aware of here is that you're in the middle of this acceleration phase, and things are going to slow down anytime soon for you. So the question becomes, are you steering this or are you just being swept along with it? So where it gets interesting now is with your helper card, and we have the Two of Cups. And this card is about partnership, connection, balance, harmony. And it tells me that what will help you the most is not trying to carry all of this energy alone. You shouldn't be this lone knight charging into battle. It's about leaning on people that you trust or allowing a real partnership to ground you. So the Two of Cups reminds you that you don't have to run at full speed all by yourself. It suggests that an ally, a friend, a romantic partner, a parent, a sibling, anybody who really understands you will help you find a bit of balance in all of the chaos that's around in your life right now. And it could also be saying that the way to navigate this storm is through unity and shared energy rather than separation. So instead of trying to fight or outpace everything, you need to join forces with somebody who steadies you, somebody who grounds you a bit, somebody who reminds you of what's real and what's important right now. And that could sometimes just be things like having a meal. If we're in the middle of this acceleration phase and life is moving fast and all these big things are happening, or are knocking at your doorstep, sometimes you just need somebody to tell you, you know what, take 15 minutes, have a meal, and just recalibrate a little bit. So when we put all of this together, the story is that you're being challenged right now by this restless, impulsive energy. And you have this urge to react really fast and to push forward without pausing at all or even looking around. And your current situation reflects all of this. Everything's picking up speed around you. And the world feels like it's demanding you to keep up. But the guidance here is clear. Don't do it alone. Don't just charge blindly. What's really going to help you right now is connection and partnership. It's slowing down enough to share the load, to check in with somebody who mirrors your energy in a healthy way, or to ground yourself in a bond that gives you a bit of clarity. So this is one of those readings where the message feels like a reminder that just because things are moving fast for you doesn't mean you have to lose yourself in the rush. Anchor into love, anchor into unity, anchor into trust. Because this storm that you're in right now is much easier to weather when you're not riding it out alone. And like I said earlier, this doesn't necessarily mean that you're in the middle of a storm of negative things going on in your life. This could be anything. But that doesn't make it less overwhelming for you right now. So if this reading resonated with you today, please let me know in the comments, and please like and subscribe to the channel.